You've invented a device called the CHUB device, Cognitive Health and Utility Beacon. And there's a story that leads to this device, this prototype that you have.
Yeah, I was actually in Baton Rouge and in the process, long process of getting in the postgraduate at UT. Difficult program, AI, ML, and business app. But yes, wrong place, wrong time. A lot different from someone who, I guess, if you jump off a cliff with no parachute and your body anticipates, you know, what's going to happen. Inevitably, this is just out of the blue. And so I brushed the edge of life and watched time slow to intention. But that moment stripped away the noise and clarified everything that's important. And my goal, you know, what's important is not just to recover. It's to, you know, you have something to live for, you know, my family, my loved ones. But there was something else. It's to live in my purpose. And in this case, it was to build this technology that listens to the human being and not just through vital signs. A lot of times people get in some very bad accidents or incidents and they can't speak.
Yes.
Or your grandparents go comatose, vegetative. You don't know what they're thinking. You just see an EKG. Okay, they're alive, but supposedly they're brain dead. So we don't know. But in my case, you know, I was ejected onto the sidewalk, and through pure faith, I got up. You know, with each breath, it was God on the exhale. I was thinking blood was going to shoot out like a garden hose. You know, if you're familiar
So
with
scary
Call
to
of
have
Duty,
that just
Vision,
happen. Yeah.
but I stood up, purpose. And my experience became the blueprint for the job. It wasn't just about survival. It was a divine interruption in my life. And I knew I had to build something that speaks when the body can't. And that's how the application and the idea of the Chubb was born.